Hi everyone, welcome to today's live reading. The reading for this week that I wanted to do yesterday and then I had to cancel it. Hi, welcome everyone, thank you for joining. Hi Lina, hi Nostalgia, hi Katharina, thank you for joining. Here we are. Yesterday I had to cancel it because there was building noise that I did not expect. First it was just people talking very loud, and then I said, sent out a prayer and I said, make it clear, should I do the reading? And 5 minutes later they started drilling into the wall next to me. And I was like, okay, that's clear. That's not what I wanted to hear, but it's clear. Let's cancel it and do it the next day. Hi, Lina. Hi, Katharina. Hi, Psychic Victoria. So, funny enough, this morning there was building noise outside, but it's not disturbing, at least not now. So, how am I doing? Quite well. I feel a bit of, I assume that it's actually Mars pre-retrograde shadow that I'm feeling. I'm feeling very sensitive to noise at the moment and also to people's action energies. Like that. So other than that, I'm fine. I hope you're doing well too. So yeah. Thank you, Victoria. So let's ask the angels what they want us to know for this week, because that's what I actually wanted to do. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That reminds me of the other part of the energies. I listened to Tanas from foreverconscious.com who said there might be a bit of challenges, but then there's also interesting. But then there's also very beautiful energies going on this week. Katharina is saying that she also can't tolerate noise at the moment. Yeah, I've realized I'm very noise sensitive. I usually am, but it's more now. So, because the interesting thing is that the cards we're getting is the Holy Spirit, expect miracles, and also Master Jesus, forgiveness. So that's pretty interesting. Hi Matt, thank you for joining. So this is the reading for this week for everyone who's joining now. Hi Regina, thank you for joining. I've only just started. So these are the first two cards for this week, the Holy Spirit and Jesus. Expect miracles. Well, we do have also very beautiful energies going on. And on another note, when I'm not noise sensitive, I also have released a lot of anxiety and financial anxiety, and things feel a lot less tense, and I can relax much more. So I would say this is an important thing as well as this. Forgiveness, who can you forgive? How can you maybe look at things differently? Expect miracles is, remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So you're never alone. Work with the energies. I said before, I've really gotten into prayer right now because that's the module I'm doing at the moment in the Spirit Talker online course. I pray every day. I pray out loud very much differently than I did before. That's why I also recorded the daily alignment prayer that I offer. I recorded that last week, so you can watch that on YouTube. So be open to miracles, expect miracles. I also say every day I set the intention to receive miracles and other intentions too. To be open to things that you don't expect, that your mind can't expect, because the mind is the limited part. and also miracles of healing. And that's what I'm experiencing too at the moment. My body is bringing up a lot of things from the past, and I'm processing them in a new way, understanding them in a new way, and by doing so, the body can release tension and pain. If something is coming up for you, it might be time for forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Further healing is possible at this time. Jesus can help always. I also have a clearing prayer with him that I use every day. And you can call on him every time, also on the Holy Spirit, of course, for guidance, for support, for healing, and also for help with forgiveness. If you feel like you can't forgive someone, and in truth, whatever has happened, you've both agreed to that out of love, and that's what I just heard someone else say, which I found very profound. Trauma occurs for our own evolution. And it's an agreement between two souls, made, like the one causing the trauma, the soul does it out of love. And the one receiving the trauma receives it so that it can grow out of it later on. And with that understanding, you can also forgive, because you know that you've agreed on that before. And actually, no one did anything wrong. Everyone behaved according to their script. And how do you forgive? Nostalgia is saying, that's what I just said. Understand that your souls have made an agreement before you incarnated, that the one person hurts you so that you can grow out of that hurt. That hurt or that pain is something that happens for your own evolution. If you go out of the ego, and that's what you have to do, the ego is the only one that fixates on you've done something wrong. Well, no. Everyone has behaved according to their script that you agreed on before you both incarnated, together with your spirit guides and spirit team. Forgiveness, I think, is easier when you go out of victim mode. It doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So let's ask the angel symbols. So these are the symbols that I work with. And it can be a process, nostalgia. Forgiveness is often a process. Changing your understanding, getting out of your ego is a process. If you need help, you can work with me in healing sessions. The angel symbols will work in your field to release anything that may be blocking you or your evolving or your forgiveness. So this is the angel for divine wisdom. These are not oracle cards. They are energized, so they are working with you in your energy field and releasing stuff. Katharina is saying, do the healing sessions with Antje. They help massively. Thank you. Yes, we are doing another one today, later on. The angel for divine wisdom says, it's the affirmation for this angel is, with your help I can approach my inner divine wisdom. And that's the same thing. The peace, I can't say the one, because you are part of God. You are part of the divine. I might share a few interviews that I just watched recently, because someone really, Dr. Sue Morter, really well explained and showed in pictures how we are energy, how the universal energy comes down and then manifests in our energy field, and that's what makes the body. And then we have these blockages that block the energy flow. And those are our challenges to overcome. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's why we come here, to have these challenges and to grow with them. But you need to switch out of victim mode to actually grow. As long as you are in victim mode and you think that stuff happens to you and everyone else is bad, you are not growing. That's not why you're here. You are here to grow and evolve and learn out of what you've experienced and then move on to the next level. And the Angel for Divine Wisdom can help you do that. He can help you to see the lessons, understand the lessons, accept the lessons, and accept what's happened. Take care of yourself if you're hurting, but also release. Don't attach to the pain. Don't attach to the grief. Ask for healing. Ask for release. Ask for understanding. That's the first. Noticing something and then asking for help with it also, because the ego tries to do stuff on its own. That's how we grow up. That's how we are being taught. But we are not alone, never. We are always connected to angels, archangels, ascended masters, God. We are part of it. God is in our DNA. And only when you open up to that and work with all the beings around you, and that's what they are there for. They are there to help you. You're not meant to do this on your own. You have guardian angels. They are just there for you. They don't go to anyone else. And then angels, archangels, ascended masters are there for everyone else. For all of us. Archangels can be everywhere at the same time, ascended masters too. And it's about working with them, asking them for help, not trying to do the stuff on your own. When I say, I'm laughing because what I'm about to say is what made Katharina come to me. Because doing it on your own is the number one symptom of trauma. And if you have that, you need to step over it and ask for help. Trauma happens when you are in a situation, often in childhood, where you don't have emotional support and you are left alone basically with something to cope. And it doesn't have to be huge abuse. Children need help with processing emotions because so much is happening in their developing brain. If they don't get that help, the littlest situation can become a trauma. Just because there's no support that helps them to process and one emotion. And then they make up stories. The child makes up stories that becomes later on the inner child that comes up every time when the trauma is being triggered again. So if you're someone who always does everything on their own, doesn't ask for help, that's a trauma symptom. Ask for help. Get help to release the trauma. And yes, I do that. If you feel comfortable with me, you can work with me. Katharina is saying, do the healing sessions with Antje. They help massively. They do. And there's more reviews in my highlights and on my website. You can check them out. So if you don't know what to do, ask for signs. That's something I also do. And they can come up with so clear signs. You've no idea. So ask for clarity. Make it clear. If you want me to do this, make it clear. Send signs, send miracles, send the money that I need. They do it. You just need to ask. So, what else? I did that when before I signed up to the online course that I'm doing right now to develop my abilities even further in my spirit communication. And I said, make it clear. Bring signs and miracles. Bring the money. Funny enough, Katharina, you were the sign number one because a few hours later you texted me that you would book the energy and clutter clearing course. And I smiled and I looked up and I said, okay, thank you. Thank you for that sign, because that was the money I had asked for. And then the next day I went into the supermarket. Mind you, I'm in Bulgaria. Sean Leonard, who is my teacher in the course, lives in Canada. And I looked on the map to see where he is, located in Canada. And the next day I went into the supermarket, still being in Bulgaria, and somebody talked to me, asking me a question. I didn't even respond, probably because I was used to everyone talking Bulgarian and this guy talked English. And he asked again, and then I understood and then I helped. And we got talking and I showed him more stuff that he was looking for. And at some point he said, I'm from Canada. And while I was introducing myself, inside I was laughing, connecting to spirit and saying, really, from Canada? Well, that's a sign to pull up in Bulgaria. Thank you. And so I knew that that was a sign for me to sign up for the course, the second one. And then the third one came in at night when my shoulder kept waking me up. And I heard sign up. So they can make it very clear. You just need to ask. That was so clear I couldn't even have missed it. What else do we need to know? Harmony and resolution. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. Harmony and resolution. So that's always possible. And it's, again, starts with you. The outer world, your outer world, is a reflection of you. So you need to find peace in you first, harmony in you first. Katarina is saying, ask and then look and listen. Yes. And I mean, that was so clear that it wasn't even hard. I couldn't even have missed it. It wasn't a feather or a coin. It was like, boom. That's why I say ask, to make it clear, really blaring. So you have to find peace in yourself first. It's interesting because I've posted a reel a few days ago, guidance from Mother Mary. And that was about choose peace. And Mother Mary has come with a lot of very subtle signs in the past week. And letting me know this week that she wants me to channel her for this month's channeled meditation. So, again, it's about choosing peace in yourself. And that means a few things. It means to clear out everything that's not peace in your life and in yourself. That also means resentments and unforgiveness. And also remember or know that any feeling like resentment or unforgiveness, anger, always hurts yourself first before it hurts anyone else. Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to hurt yourself all the time? Or not? There's tons of ways to release feelings that have accumulated in the body. You can scream them out, you can write them out. I often recommend morning pages in the sense that you just empty your mind to get out the stuff that's accumulated there and then just throw them away, burn it, whatever. Write a letter to the people who you think have hurt you, because that's just a misunderstanding. Write it out. Write a letter to them. Don't send it. Burn it, and then the energy is out and the emotions are out. You can go into the woods and scream it. You can go into the woods and just jump on the floor. You can box against whatever, your cushion. There's tons of ways to get it out, but it needs to get out, because anything that is stuck in you it's energy, and it's stuck energy, and it's what blocks the inflow of new energy to you, the inflow of fresh energy, new energy, high vibrational energy, because what I've been talking about is low vibrational energy. And if you've got that stuck in your energy field, then it's creating blockages in your field, and those can result as physical pain or illnesses, anything like that. So you need to create harmony in yourself first, and that was number one, energy clearing. Number two, and that's part of energy clearing, is setting boundaries. And that means you have to have a self-worth and values that set like frame for what you allow towards yourself and what you don't allow towards yourself. And when people cross your boundaries, you can communicate that, and when they keep crossing them, they have to go. And that's reinforcing your boundaries. And the other thing is calling in high vibrational energies, what I said. Working with angels, archangels, and descended masters. Calling them in, asking them for help, asking them for their energy, asking them for their guidance. That also creates more harmony, because angels don't fight. They help you to create a life that is in alignment with your life purpose, and that does have peace in its center. And so there might be some work to do, because we often have accumulated stuff throughout our lifetimes, and also we have taken on things at conception from our family lines, and that needs clearing. But you can get there. It's an intention. Intentions are very powerful. They set you on a path and guide you to what you need to know, learn, do, process, release. And if you set the intention that you choose peace, and you ask for guidance, and you ask Mother Mary and Jesus for help, and angels, archangels, ascended masters, God, Creator, your spirit guides, you will be guided, you will get help. And then also what I just said to another client, don't miss the other signs, the subtle ones. You might get blaring ones like I do, but often they are subtle. And you need to understand that other people are your signs too. So me saying 5 times to a client, give me a date and a time for the next session. And the last time I actually said, hint. Yes, I will do that, is the wrong answer. The right answer is the name of a day and a time. The universe doesn't always do it like that, but I'm a sign too. So if I'm saying something that resonates with you, and I hope I do, then take it. Don't ignore it. Don't push it aside. Healing and your own evolution has to do with developing self-worth, and self-worth has to do with investing money in yourself. You can't do this alone. I've done 20 years of trauma healing for myself because I had a lot. No, I have not done that alone. I've worked with numerous, not therapists, body trauma therapists, osteopath, my naturopath, to do that. Because you can't do it alone. Trauma was created because you were on your own, and to heal it, you have to change the behavior. You can't do it with the same behavior. You can't heal with the same behavior that created the trauma, meaning being on your own. You have to ask for help and work with someone else. And if that's me, that's great. And if that's someone else, that's great too. It's important that it helps you to get further and to get the healing and the growth and the experience that you need. And I have not just the healing sessions, I also have the energy clearing course. For energy clearing, I have the Archangels course to learn about archangels. I have my book where you can learn with angels, and that's super affordable. I'll show you. And then we pull the last card and we'll see what comes up. Is it cool to be an angel? Interviews with angels, archangels, ascended guardian angels. And there's 33 interviews with 33 angels. If you want to know angels, you can read that. It's easy to read, easy interviews. The links to everything I offer are in my bio. So let's get one last card for this week. Yay. Yeah, I love this one. The Divine Director. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Divine Director is also someone you can work with. Not everything in life is something you have to work for. There is times when the divine creates intervention and helps you. Welcome everyone who has been joining. Welcome Laila, Suresh, Tanyal, Simply Sage, Be Yourself. Thank you for joining everyone. If you are joining now and want to watch the full reading later, I will post it in my feed. So this is saying that the Divine Director is coming in as well, and that divine intervention is occurring, and you don't always need to do everything on your own. There's always things that are being orchestrated for you from beings who help. There's also, I just taught someone yesterday that there is the angel for grace, and you can ask for grace. And grace is something that you cannot work for. Intervention is also something you cannot work for. It's something that just happens. You can ask for it. You can ask the angel for grace every day in your life, and to bring it to you and to others. And you can ask for intervention. And sometimes it just happens. But it's nothing you can work for. And that's something the ego cannot understand. You just need to know. And it's important that you know that you're never alone, that intervention happens, and obviously it's important that it comes up now. We have eclipses coming up. We are in eclipse season, and eclipses often, at least for me, have the appearance of someone intervening in my life and eclipsing out something that doesn't belong there anymore. And that can feel a bit like uncomfortable, but it's a good thing. And that's where learning to be comfortable with being uncomfortable comes in. One of the topics of our time right now. So know that the Divine Director is here to help you as well with intervention. Know that happiness is your purpose. That's really interesting. And hi Sonam, thank you for joining. Important is what I wanted to say. Know that you're being guided. So there's always guidance available to you. You are being guided. And happiness is your purpose. So I guess that's everything for this week. If you have joined now, you can watch the reading when I've posted it. And if you want to work with me, thanks for joining, Sean. And if you want to work with me, everything is in my bio and on my website. You can join my newsletter to receive a free meditation and the daily alignment prayer I was talking about. And yes, so let me know if you want to work with me. Other than that, you can rewatch this as well. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.